Hooah! This is Jeff Kohler, the Option Addict, from OptionAddict.net. And that's right, folks. It's weekly watch list time! So the market hasn't even opened yet, and before I start pitching stocks at you, I'm just going to go over a couple of things here for the upcoming week. Be prepared for a shortened week. We all know that Thursday is Turkey Day, and not a lot of traders are going to return, myself included, on Friday. So, shortened week to look forward to. I mentioned that I was a little more bullish heading into this week, and that's because historically, majority of the time, being right in front of Christmas and the holiday season and right after Thanksgiving, the end of the month, this is typically a bullish week in the market. If you have a Stock Trader's Almanac, look it up. But this week, a couple things you want to look out for. Tuesday, housing starts, FOMC minutes. Wednesday, crude inventories. So that's going to be the economic indicators you'll want to watch this week. As far as being bullish this week, aside from just the general market climate, I'm going to zoom in here to a 5-day chart. And you can see I've already got it nailed down here. I mean, for me, I'm a little bit of a price patterns guy, but to me, in a day trading atmosphere, to me this looks like a triple bottom, and resistance right here at 1460. A breakout here means, we're probably going to see a little bit of upside. So again, this is from a 5-day perspective. If you're a day trader, eat that up. If you're a trend trader, swing trader, don't listen to me. But if you are a day trader, for those of you that are out there, I'm going to take a look at Research in Motion, which you can see is breaking out of a nice inverse head and shoulders. I mean, all the tech stocks are. Even though I'm not buying them right now, if you want to trade these for the short term, watch some of these patterns going on here on the 5-day charts for maybe a little bit of upside. Again, if you're not a day trader, don't listen to what I'm talking about. But for the rest of you right now, I'm going to kick off my watch list, and you know where I always like to go and start. That's right, price patterns. I'm starting off with CF here, and I'm getting out of a 5-day chart, going into the 1-year chart. To me, if I zoom in, and you might even make me switch over here to a line chart. What the hell's going on? There we go. Kind of a head and shoulders formation going on here with a neckline right in the low $80 region. So watch CF as it gets ready to potentially reverse. That might be a pretty good swing trade of about 10 points or so. Next is ITT, and I'm not really sold on the whole trend here. I mean, yeah, it is off of its highs, but you can see through this region here a little bit of a descending triangle, albeit this isn't a really volatile stock, so we'll see what happens. Next is State Street, STT, and I've been getting short banks for weeks here. I'm curious watching this one trading up at its highs, but I zoomed in here a little bit. I saw it really wasn't going higher, and I saw it looks like it was starting to go lower a little bit. Triple top formation is what I see here, a break below 73, and we might see probably about a, 5-6 point drop to the downside. You call it. Next, we're going to talk about the NASDAQ, not the exchange, but the company. And to me, this looks like a head and shoulders formation as well. Don't see it? Allow me to draw it. Shoulder, head, shoulder, neckline. Watch for a break below 40. You might see this thing come back and retest this old resistance level that it broke out of. I think it's definitely possible. CMG, I jumped the gun on that last week, but rightfully so. We formed a nice lower low there on Friday, and a break here right around 120-ish, and that ought to signal a pretty good reversal here for the stock. Food stocks are getting pounded, and I think CMG is going to follow suit here. Next, I'm hesitant to bring this one up, but I'm going to do it. It's good old Baidu.com, B-I-D-U. And it doesn't look all that different, folks. I mean, I'm kind of scaling out on my technology stocks, as I've been talking about for weeks. But going short here, I don't know. That looks like a pretty big pattern, and 300, pretty good level here, not only from the support level, but psychologically, that's a big, nice round number. So I think Baidu takes it out, and I think I might want to get a short here. BGC, General Cable Corp. I bring this up because there's a lot of stocks doing the exact same thing here, just off of their highs and an intermediate uptrend, starting to form some triangle patterns. So while you might not want to trade this one specifically, be on the lookout for this particular pattern in a lot of stocks. Now, I'm not going to highlight all my support bounce trades and my resistance bounce trades where I'm anticipating, dips in upward trending stocks or rallies in downward trending stocks. I'm going to highlight a few of them and then provide you the full-blown list here at the end. But I'm going to start off with AUXL, which to me looks real nice. If you look at this here, higher highs, higher lows, nice little dip. I can take this entry point here right near my exit point and get myself into a pretty low risk trade. So AUXL is one, CVD is the next. Same thing here, even kind of a flag pattern, if you will. If I wanted to get real technologically advanced here. Check that bad boy out. Also look at Fairfax. I like this dip here. I love the stock. There's going to be some pretty expensive options here, so you might even want to consider getting into a spread trade and selling the premiums here perhaps. Next is Boom! B-O-O-M, Dynamic Materials Corporation. Same thing. It's a nice little rally off of this support level here in an uptrend. Squeeze one more in there. I'm going to go Waters, W-A-T. And we got a nice bounce here. Also looks like it's ready to take out its highs. A couple bearish ideas, and then I'll provide the full-blown list, but I'm getting ready to trade NIHD, NII Holdings Incorporated, because I got a nice little rally here. This will be the second time that we've traded this to the downside, and right here at 53, again, right near my exit point, so that in case I'm wrong, I'm locking in a small loss here. Also, Amlin, I took this on Friday, but I'll share it with you guys so that you can partake of it here on Monday. Again, nice little rally in a downward trending stock. Pretty good drop on Friday, and to me, if you look where 52-week lows are at 36, I think we'll take them out eventually. Last on that list is Whirlpool, WHR. Same thing, just a beautiful pattern if I say so myself. Nice little rally here in this downward trending stock curling over, so you might want to look to get short here. Now get your pause button ready, because I'm going to throw a screen at you here that's going to provide the entire list. So get ready, get set, go. Alright, and I'm going to wrap up with some stocks that have formed some nice basing patterns in uptrends and downtrends that I'm waiting for breakouts on. FCN was one that we've been waiting for quite a long time, and we finally got the nice breakout move. I wanted to bring this up because if this does retest on Monday, it still provides a good entry point, and I'd hate to see him miss out. LKQX, which again, I say this every time, but that is just the worst ticker symbol ever. It's got a nice little $2 range here at its highs, and it's a good uptrend, so keep an eye on this one. Some bearish ideas. I'm going to get bearish on air this week. Air products and chemicals, number one. To me, this looks like it's getting ready to break down through support. I mean, there's some pretty good downside movement here in the last week. Also, Praxair. It's to me, it looks pretty toppy. Looks like hell. So a break here below 80 means you might want to consider getting some puts. A couple more. ESV is one. We've had a nice basing pattern here for the last 4 months, and it's getting ready to break below support. Last but not least, LFG. You guys remember I got you guys short this back in the 80s, $80 range that is, and we're going to have to zoom in to actually see this range because it's been just cremated. But here it is, right at about 25, 26, nice little range. If we take out the lows here, it's going to be a low $20 stock, no problem. So that's going to conclude this week's watch list. Like I said, it's going to be a short week. So happy holidays to you all. Thanks for reading the site. And that'll conclude my watch list. So thanks for watching. Take care.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.